Okay, thanks for joining us tonight on this spooky, scary night as I drop a little bomb for everybody. So, apparently, the Analogue3d is just filled with a whole bunch of BS. So, as you go to the announcements, which I've already covered this BS late August, well, this was their post, this was their post, this was their post. You know, they don't even have the proper post, but I like this one. If you go here, and it says, following last week's sudden tariff changes. You know, we got a lot of problems with Analogue. You know, they're trying to blame it. The problem is when you go to this one right here, okay, we have a problem. They're trying to tell you that it's 99%. Well, they're lying. Because I would be lying. They're stalling. Trust me, if it was a shipping issue, somebody said something online that said that they had printed shipping stickers or something and didn't have the shipping orders correct or something, and it was all jacked up. Like what one goes to who goes to what. I don't know, but that's a lie. The truth is I don't even think it's done. And here's the thing, I don't think anything of what they're telling you here is really the truth at all. You know, if I was gonna try to make an excuse, it would just be an excuse after an excuse after an excuse, and it's going to be a lie and an excuse. So what you really, if they were really telling you the truth, they should tell you what really went wrong and what the headache really is. Like, so you have to think, okay? So everything that they have on here, just wash it away. Don't even look at it. Don't even think about looking at it. Okay? Because none of this is true. Okay? Just remember that. So the truth is you have to ask yourself, what is it that would cause you to not be able to ship this to your customers that did pre-orders? Okay? And the truth is they may not have produced all of them or halted production. They may not have really finished it at all. The truth is maybe they're planning on putting something in the hardware, you know, because it's China. So there's a chance that they could be modifying your projects. Now, if these had shipped to the United States, if they were here right now, you would have a message and a picture showing you, here they are in the warehouse. Hey, they're here. But we have a shipping problem. So we're going to have to sort that out first. So the fact that they're not coming clean to tell you kind of tells you that there's something really wrong here. Because it's been delayed so many damn times, it's not normal at all. Now, right now, what's really going on in the world is what you need to go take a look at and see, what is it that could cause this to happen? So, you know, do you think that China's going to be putting something in the hardware to watch us or mess with us, or, you know, whether it does visual or sound that you can't hear or see or something, and it messes with you? Who knows? Because right now, okay, there's actually like a secret war that's going on, and it's always going on. There's always what we like to call war games going on. And these war games, they kind of run the planet. So if you've noticed lately, in the United States, the defense bill passed. The defense got all this funding, like tons of funding, and we have what's known as a golden dome, which I feel is full of shit too. But of course you're going to announce that when you're talking to Russia and China. But, you know, we do have some stuff, and are we using it? Who knows, right? So there's a pretty good chance that, you know, it kind of started with COVID with China. You know, they dropped the virus out and made everybody sick, and then we got China with their balloons flying over the United States, and then the latest release information that nobody's talking about is that the drones that came out of the ocean over there by New Jersey were actually Chinese drones, and they were from China, and China's making death threats to people, you know, about releasing that information if they release that. And so what is it that China really needs to see in our country? I mean, doesn't Google Maps do it good enough for you, motherfucker? I mean, what the fuck, you know? So, they want to see stuff. They're probably using certain types of technology. Now, it is true that the United States does have swarm drones where we have some aircraft that can drop like hundreds of drones at once, and they're used in a tactical war fighting and simulation and situations. But the China probably does the same thing. So who was it that sent the drones out? Was it really China? You know, over New Jersey, over Langley Air Force Base. You know, what's going on here? Why do we have to jump up our defense budget, and why do we have to make a golden dome, and why is China getting pissed off, and why is Trump putting all these tariffs on China? Because, well, you know. So recently Trump had extended another 90 days for China for tariffs. Something about he's pushing back the tariffs from China, giving them time or something. And that was like, what, 2 weeks ago? Or I don't know what it was. Not too long ago. Whenever it went into effect, he like pushed back on some tariffs or something. So I don't know. But the truth is he's going hard on China for a reason, because China's becoming a little pain in the ass. And so why would we expect an object coming from China to actually come from China under these situations right now? But is it really just all of that? Or, you know, is it the fact that they're just not very good at running the company? I think they're just a group of guys, like I said, and these guys are running this thing along with, you know, they, according to what it says, is they only have like 30 employees. I mean, imagine, you know, probably less than 30, okay? So they just run this little website, and they take your orders, and they process it, and they pay China to build it, and that's how it is. So what is it that they had fucked up that's going to make this not happen? That's what you need to ask yourself. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they can't get a damn straight answer from China, and they haven't sent anything from China. However, there is this stipulation, if you've made it this far in the video. Apparently some guys that run YouTube channels, because they're rich, okay? Don't need to say who they are, but they're so damn rich that their videos, they make so much damn money that they get sponsors, and, you know, they're millionaires. So all the other YouTubers out there, they just kind of sit on the side. You know, these guys here pay the money. They're paying Analogue3d money to get the analog sent to them first, a demo unit, September 1st or something like that, supposedly, so they can see what it looks like. So we don't know if that's even going to happen. So we don't know. But here's the thing. These guys are supposed to do a review on it and show people how it works and everything. I don't know. It'd probably be a select few. It may be some hardware units that they have, and they're just going to send them. But if that's the case, they can't show any of this stuff, I guess, because of copyright stuff. And so if they tried to, they probably get in trouble by Nintendo. But trust me, Nintendo is waiting to hammer your ass, because they will. Okay, they're going to. And you're barking up a hell of a tree right now when it comes to like Like, if you go to try to make some sort of device that plays, what is it, GameCube games, that runs on a certain type of software. So when you go to do that, you gonna be up the creek, baby. Because they're gonna be after you then. I think they have like a 20-year thing if it's over 20 years or something, but I don't know. Who knows? They're just gonna take what they can take. But Nintendo's no joke. They come after people, even YouTubers. YouTubers have had their channels shut down because of Nintendo. People have been fucking arrested because of Nintendo, and Nintendo has active lawsuits on people. So, talk about something we grew up with that we loved, huh? So, anyways, it's got to be something like it says hardware, system, and packaging. Now, looking at that, it says packaging. Okay, so hardware, system, and packaging. The full kit. But it's probably not together at all. In fact, it's probably still in China. If it was here, they would have said it's here, but we have some shipping issues. So it's definitely not here. And if anybody puts out a video come the first week of September, I'm going to knock them the hell out. So whoever gets a hold of this damn thing and posts a video about it, that's BS. Because the people who actually paid for this ought to be getting it. It shouldn't be any goddamn reviews for some millionaire who paid you millions of dollars to try to, or hundreds, I don't know what the hell they paid, but they pay to get the analog sent to them. It's not given to you. It's not a spoof or a bonus. It's not because they like you. It's because you do nothing but good reviews and positive reviews, and it's a marketing thing. So they want you to say this and say that, and you're going to say it and say this. So you pay them, and they might pay you a little. Who knows? But they'll sponsor you probably. Who knows? But what a joke is what this is. So if it doesn't come out by Halloween, I'm done. I'm done. I will cancel that order. So you got till Halloween. I really don't care that I bought the controllers. I'll sell those controllers on eBay. Okay. I don't like it. You know, everybody else will have this thing and stuff, and nobody, you know, it's probably, since it came from China, I really don't want it at this point. So, till next time, everybody, enjoy yourselves and watch out. Goblins are real. Yeah.
Zombie Apocalypse.